Hello, so have you ever created an online signature program? And if not, maybe you're wondering, well, what is that? And do I need one? Well, you're in luck because in this video, I'm gonna shed some light on the elusive signature program, what it is, and why you absolutely need one in your business. And I'm so glad you tuned in. If you are a health coach or some other type of online coach and you want to get very actionable and juicy marketing tips and strategies, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you get notified every single Thursday when I post a new video. So creating a signature program is one of the most important things that I do with my coaching clients when they are building an online business. And when they create their very unique signature program, they go from hearing crickets to actually being able to consistently bring new clients in the door that are excited to invest in their programs and services. So let's start at the beginning. What is a signature program? Well, a signature program is what your business is known for. It is a program that is branded to your specific niche that you sell to your ideal client. And remember, without something to sell, you don't have a business at all. You may have a brand, you may have an online presence, but unless you are selling something, you actually don't have a business. Okay, so let's talk about why it is so important to have a signature program. So I see a ton of coaches making this huge mistake, and that mistake is they are selling one-off sessions or single sessions. So basically they are exchanging an hourly rate for something like a 60-minute session with no commitment from the client to go any further than that 60-minute session. So you may have seen other practitioners doing this business model, or maybe this is even what you were taught in your nutrition school. But this is not a successful business model for health coaches. And that is because typically as a health coach, you are actually not licensed, which means that people's extended health benefits will not cover your services. And that's why, for example, a naturopathic doctor can be successful with this type of business model because they don't really have to set themselves apart. They don't really have to do that much work to actually bring in new clients because they are licensed and people will naturally gravitate to them because they can get those sessions paid for free. But that, my friend, is not going to be true for you. So one-off sessions actually require very minimal commitment from your client, which means that you have way less of an opportunity to actually get them results and to actually prove the method that is going to get them that result. And without the ability to get your clients results and ultimately get testimonials, you don't have a proven method, which means that no one's really going to seek you out for anything. And then if we look at things from a money perspective, getting enough clients in the door to actually pay your bills and have a little bit extra to enjoy your life is virtually impossible. Okay, so let's do the math. Let's say you want to hit $5,000 a month in your business, which personally, I think you want to make a lot more, but let's start with that nice even number. And let's say you charge $100 an hour for a 1-hour session. That means you need to sell 50 1-hour sessions every single month in order to hit that $5,000 a month goal. And remember, when you sell one-off sessions, there's very little commitment on the part of the client involved. So there's a good chance that many of those people who you're seeing in that month, you may not see them again at all, or maybe not again for several months. And that means you need to bring a lot of new clients into the door and have to work really hard on marketing to attract those clients to you. And let's not forget about expenses and taxes. To actually bring $5,000 net income, so after expenses, into your business, you're actually going to have to make a lot more than $5,000 a month. So really, you probably need to make $7,000 a month to actually generate $5,000 net income a month. So if you need to make $7,000 a month, charging $100 an hour for a 60-minute session, that means that you need to bring in 70 clients a month, which is 17.5 sessions every single week, which, my friend, is a lot of one-on-one sessions, and that is a lot of clients to keep track of. So can you imagine to find on average 50 new clients every single month to actually pay your income? That is a lot of marketing effort. That is a ton of clients to manage, and personally, I think that is a one-way fast ticket to burnout, overwhelm, and total self-implosion. So this, my friend, is why you need a signature program. So I would love to know, are you selling one-off sessions? If you are, just comment the word one in the comments below. And if you are selling a signature program, comment with the word program in the comments below. So let's just quickly summarize why you need a signature program. Number one, it gives your business the ability to sell something that is way more valuable than just simply a one-off session. It gives your brand an identity and something that you are known for. Number two, it requires your clients to pay a much higher price point, which means ultimately they are going to be more committed to working with you, which means you have more opportunity to actually get them a result and actually get those testimonials that will help you bring more clients in the door. And number three, you actually have to get way less clients to hit that 5K a month, which means that you are less likely to be overwhelmed, you're less likely to burn out, and you don't have to juggle a million clients at once. And if this sounds good to you, give me a hell yes in the comments below. Okay, so let's discuss how you actually create a signature program. So first things first, you need to ask yourself the question, what is the one thing that I solve for my ideal client? Not 5 things, not 10 things, not 15 things. You need to actually determine the one thing that you solve for your people. So you want to think of the one result that you could get for your ideal client that they would consider a huge win and they would rave about to all their friends. So for example, if you are a health coach and you help your people solve their IBS symptoms, then you might have a signature program that is called the IBS Fix or maybe the IBS Solution. So when it comes to naming your signature program, this isn't really a time to get overly creative or witty. You want to make the name of the program very specific so that the name speaks for itself and so that when you say the name of your program, people know exactly what type of result they're actually going to get from that program. The next thing you want to do is you want to determine how long your signature program is going to be. Now, there is no secret sauce for the ideal length of a signature program, but I would say don't make it too long or too overwhelming because that could actually turn off your ideal client from purchasing. I find 3 to 6 months tends to be best for a signature program. If you're doing just standard traditional health coaching, 3 months works pretty well. But if you are a type of coach who's running labs, then I would probably go on the longer end of that, maybe more 4 to 6 months to allow for the time it takes to send out labs and receive results. And of course, some of the errors that come along with working with labs. And the final thing you want to do is determine what your signature program is actually going to include. So how many sessions will you offer? What types of tools and resources will you give to your clients? What type of support are they going to receive from you? And don't make the mistake of adding too many sessions into your program to try to increase the value. People are actually pretty busy these days and they worry less about the time they get in a program. What they care about most is the result. So only add as many sessions into your signature program as you feel you need to get that client a result. So for example, if we use the IBS Fix as an example, maybe that includes a 90-minute intro session with you. It includes 4 30-minute follow-ups, and then they get a handbook, they get a meal plan, they get a shopping guide, they get a resource list, and then they get unlimited email support from you. And that's it. Now you have created your signature program for your health coaching practice. So congratulations. And so now you might be wondering, and this is what a lot of people end up wondering, is how do I actually price my signature coaching program? So don't worry, I have created a video for you called Pricing Methods and Strategies for Your Online Signature Program. And you can find that in the links below this video. All right, so once you have created your signature health coaching program, you have tested it, you have gotten testimonials, you might be wondering, well, how do I actually scale this and start developing a group coaching program? So make sure to grab my free Launch Your Group Program checklist, which you can get in the link below this video. And if you like this video, make sure to let me know by liking it, leaving me a comment, and subscribing to my channel. And don't be shy in sharing it with your fellow business besties. And friends, if you found this video helpful, it would really help me if you would let me know by commenting the word boom in the comments below. All right, so now go create your badass signature coaching program and make sure to keep me posted.